Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, welcome to the new class. How are you feeling? Good?
Ma'am.
That's very good. What about others? What is the strength since morning, Soumya?
Ma'am, in first class, that is activity. So there's merged class, so it was 28. Ma'am, after that, 7, 10, ma'am, like that.
Okay, no problems. Please keep your cameras on, everyone. I want to.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Very good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Paridhi. Okay, Kanak. Nishika, open your camera, beta. We know each other, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
as open your cameras, no one to sit with closed cameras, okay? Fine. So Nishi got vaccinated yesterday? Nishi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. So any symptoms of fever or other thing? Nothing. Right?
Ma'am, nothing.
That's good. That's really very. What about Kanak, Paridhi, Soumya? What about your vaccination status? You got yourself vaccinated?
Yes, ma'am, before.
Okay, before that only. Very good. Sanya.
Ma'am.
Morning. Sanya.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Open your camera, bacha. Yes. Good. So what do I take?
Geography.
Okay, geography, history, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you are taking history also.
Yes. Now I will be taking history and geography both with you. As of now. Agar koi changes nahi hota hai, to I'll be taking both with you. Right? So happy to see you all back with smiling faces. Right?
You also.
Fine. I hope you all got the books. No?
Yes, ma'am, but
No, ma'am.
not
No, ma'am.
available there.
Okay. Harshdeep. Are you a new student?
No, ma'am.
You were there in class 7?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you do your classes with me? Open your camera, beta. Dhananjay, open your cameras. Mandir. Okay. Mandir is a new student or old student? Good morning, bacha.
Sir, old.
Okay, old student. But I don't remember because class 7th we were having combined classes, no? So I don't remember exactly. Names, of course, I have with me. I know the names as well, but the faces I don't recognize, okay? Few faces I can recognize because of the DP maybe which they had put, right? Okay, so before we start with anything, let me show you the book that we have for this session. This is the book that we have for this session. Have you all purchased the book?
Ma'am, it is not available.
It is not available?
Ma'am, they said that it will be there in next week.
Next week?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is no problems. I'll share the PDF then, right? With you people. Okay, who is this? Who is this Adriti Anand? Open your camera.
Ma'am, she's a new student.
She's a new student? Okay. Classic. I hope the book is clear, no? You can take a screenshot of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Fine. Adriti, please open your camera, bacha. Okay. So how is Adriti finding the classes? Good.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are from which school, bacha?
Ma'am, I came from Pathankot JMK International School.
Okay. Pathankot is in which state? Can you tell?
Punjab.
Very good. What is a peculiar thing about Punjab? A good thing about Punjab or Punjabis?
Ma'am, I haven't really met many Punjabis because when I went there, online classes were being held.
Okay. So you never got a chance to go to school, right?
I got for a couple of months only.
So, okay. Otherwise, for how long you were there in Pathankot?
3 years.
3 years. So, okay. So, in these 3 years, you have not observed anything regarding Punjab or Punjabis, those who are there, the Sikh particularly?
Not many things in particular.
Okay. So, did you get the chance to visit places in Punjab?
I didn't now because of Corona, and when I was younger, I lived in Jalandhar, so I already visited many places.
Okay. Okay. So, your father is in a transferable job, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Good. So, it is a good thing, no? When your parents are in transferable jobs, you get to know so many places, isn't it?
Sometimes, but I don't really have many friends because after 3 years, I lose connection with them.
Exactly. But then, see, you have memories, no? Wherever you go, you have a memory with you, like of the place, of that particular place, the people out there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Good. Prapti, open your camera, beta.
Ma'am, opening.
Okay. Nishika, Paridhi.
Ma'am,
So,
just 1 second.
see, let me tell you about. Shall I write or shall I tell you directly? Huh?
Ma'am, tell directly what you want to say.
Okay. So you have to make 2 notebooks, one for history, one for geography, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Geography will be intraleaf. Intraleaf means one side plain, one side ruled, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. Then second thing, your history notebook will be a double side,
Both sides.
both side ruled notebook, and on the first page you are supposed to make index, right? If it is not given in the notebook, you are supposed to make it, right?
Ma'am, it's available.
It is there, no? Do you have the notebooks with you? If
No.
you could show me, how exactly is the notebook?
Just
Fine, that's really very good, very good, perfect. Okay. And few things you are supposed to do in your notebooks, right? Right. So the first thing, actually, let me write it down so that you can memorize it. Because when we write and when we look at something, it gives double, double learning, right?
ma'am, it's easier to memorize.
So I'll just get back to you. Give me a second. Huh? I hope you can see the screen, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Perfect. Okay, so the name, I am writing the name also of the book over here so that there is no confusion at all, right? And please don't switch on your cameras. I hope the screen is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Name of the book is India and the World. And publishers are Evergreen. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. I will be taking up history and geography and civics by Gagan sir, right? Right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Then
Yes.
notebooks for history, both side ruled notebook. Right? History notebook, you will cover with right? You will use orange color sheet. It can be fluorescent also, it can be chart paper as well, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Any doubts in this?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, now once you have covered your notebook, I'll show you. Like once you have covered your notebook, suppose this is a colored sheet that I have covered my notebook with, right? Now, once you have covered it, what you will do, because your class 8th history is all about the what? Modern period. It is about
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, it is about the country, contemporary India के बारे में है, ठीक है? ठीक है? तो what you will do on the front side of the notebook, paste certain pictures which are related to the chapters that you have in the notebook. In your
Yes, ma'am.
right, कोई भी pictures 4-5 pictures निकाल के print करके उसको लगवा लो, ठीक है? Colorful pictures ले लो, it will look very nice. और जो पीछे वाला portion है उस पे इंडिया का मैप लगाएंगे आप, पॉलिटिकल मैप ऑफ इंडिया, right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
That map needs to have the names of the states on it, Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Along with the capitals if possible, right? You can use a printed map also. ऑलरेडी जो मार्केट में होता है या आपकी एटलस पे जो आपको मिलता है उसको फोटोकॉपी करा के यू कैन स्टिक इट, बट मेक श्योर दैट इट इज साइज ऑफ योर नोटबुक ओनली, not bigger than the notebook size. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
And if you wish to make the political map on your own, like a blank political map you can take and you can fill the names of the states and the capitals, that would be much better, right? So choice is completely yours. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
And
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
And once you are done with the covering of the notebook and the sticking of the pictures that I have told you, then you cover it with a transparent sheet. Okay, will that be fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Transparent
Okay,
sheet will, the transparent sheet that you will put around your notebook, it will keep the pictures and the map protected and you will not spoil them till the end of the session, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Right, I hope I am
Okay.
clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
For geography, it should be an intra-leaf notebook. And what is intra-leaf? We all know intra-leaf is one side plain, one side ruled, right? You will be covering
Yes.
your geography notebook you can use this yellow color sheet to cover your geography notebook, or you can use this yellow, either the fluorescent one or the plain one you can use, completely your choice, but it has to be yellow in color. Either chart paper
Okay.
you take or fluorescent sheet you take. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
There are several stationery shops where you will get these colored sheets. I hope I am clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now, geography notebook, because your geography this time, it is all about soil, resources, agriculture, human resources, right? Industries. So stick pictures as per the convenience. Whichever picture you can get easily, you can get photocopies from the book itself and stick them again on the front of the geography notebook, and at the back of the geography notebook, stick the physical map of India. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? You know what
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
physical
Yes,
map,
ma'am.
right? You know what is a physical map?
Yes, ma'am.
What is a physical map?
Ma'am, where there is only the boundary of the India, ma'am, boundary of the India and not the states are marked.
Yes. And the physical map has all the physical divisions marked on it. Shall I show you?
Ma'am, we know.
Everyone knows?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Brinda, your camera is off. Dhananjay, Prapti, Soumya Kapoor. khula
Ma'am,
hai.
actually, there was some network problems, so I just came outside.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's why.
Fine.
Ma'am, my camera is open.
Ha, Soumya, I know yours is open. I know, by mistake I took your name. Chaliye. So geography cover part, sticking part clear to all of you,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then on the first page, make index. Index is very important because it gives you a brief this thing that what you have done in the notebook, right? Like you have the content part no in your books. It is so easy to find out no what all things are there in the book from the content page. So your index serves the same. Anybody, if anyone wants to see that what exactly you have done in your geography notebook or your history notebook, how much work is complete, by looking at the index, the picture should be very clear. Right? Now, your index has several columns. Right? Now it has got columns like this. You will be making your index this way.
Ma'am, like this?
Yes, yes, very good.
Ma'am,
How
it
many
is
columns
already
are
there.
Beta, Paridhi, show me how many columns are there in it.
Ma'am, 4.
4 columns are there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how your index will look like. You will write serial number here. I hope the screen
Yes,
is clear
ma'am.
to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Then name of the topic. It can be chapter also, it can be lesson also. Whatever is written according to that you see, okay? Then you will write the date. Right?
Ma'am, also page number.
Is page number specified there in the index?
Yes, ma'am, it's there.
Yes, ma'am, it's there.
Fine, it is okay, no issues. Like if you said no, there are 4 columns, so instead of that page number, we can always write the date and signatures. Right? Now, how to go with the filling of the index? Because many a times, students, they don't understand how to go with it. As it is for last 2 years, you people have not maintained your notebooks the way it should be maintained, right? So suppose we are doing first chapter of history and I have given you some work. Say for example, I have given you flow charts for the first chapter, right? So you will write serial number 1, name of the chapter you will write. You will not write chapter 1. No, this is a wrong way of filling index. You should always write the name. Okay. So for your history, first chapter is when, where, and how, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
It is chapter 1, when, where, and how. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Yes, ma'am, clear.
say for example, it is today's date that we are doing some work. So you will write today's date. Today is
Ma'am, 1st
Ma'am,
April.
1st April.
1st April 2022. So this is how you are going to fill your index, right? And you will specify like chapter 1, when, where, and how. And if I have given you flowcharts, so you will write flowcharts. Now your index is complete because it tells you that in chapter 1, the work that you started with was the flowcharts, right? Right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, clear.
Clear?
Yes,
For geography also, same way you are going to do. 4 columns, if 4 columns are there, well and good. If you don't have index and already made in your notebook, you can make it like this, right? Right, beta?
yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
fine. Now comes the chapter part. See, your first chapter of history is very interesting. It is exactly the same that you had in 7th also. Do you remember the first chapter of history, class 7?
Ma'am, I think medieval period.
It was the medieval period. And in the medieval period, again, they had talked about various sources which helped the historians to know about what had happened in the medieval period in the world, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
See,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think we all know when we learn history, history is divided into 3 parts, right? Can you tell me which are the 3 parts of history?
Early medieval.
Ma'am, the
modern-
ancient period. Ma'am, ancient period.
Okay.
Ma'am, medieval period. Ma'am, and the modern.
Ma'am,
modern
ma'am,
period.
ancient,
medieval, and modern time.
Very good. Very good. See, when we study history, history is divided into three categories, three parts. First is ancient period that you read in class 6th, right? Second is the medieval period that you read in class 7th. And the modern period, or the till the contemporary, or you can say the contemporary one, is the one that you are going to do in class 8th, right? Right?
Yes.
See, history is going to be very
Ma'am.
interesting. Yes, beta, Sanya.
Ma'am, till how much time the time remains like the ancient period, then medieval period, so like, and then modern period, when it will end, and
The
the next.
ancient period lasted till the 7th century, right? Okay.
Okay,
Right?
ma'am, I mean 7th century is.
7th century tak was the ancient period. Then came the medieval period. Medieval period lasted till the 18th century. Fine. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. I know it.
And the modern
Yes, ma'am.
period, and the modern period is whatever is taking place in the world all around us from 19th century to till date. Clear?
Ma'am, what will call our next time, like supermoon?
See, we have categorized history into three parts. So first part was the ancient period when, you know, from early humans, from wanderers to settlers we became, right? Right? Then medieval period told us that how we established ourselves at the places where we settled down, and then what all changes, what all developments happened, right? Then the modern period tells us that how from the ancient to medieval to modern period, how we have, you know, over a period of time, how we have evolved, right? Or फिर whatever is taking place in the present becomes past tomorrow. This history class will become a past by tomorrow, right? Right?
Yes.
So whatever we do in the present, actually we are creating histories only, right? Yes, Adriti? Where are you lost? It's okay. I can understand after so many days you are taking your class, must be feeling tired, right? Okay. So we are going to read about the third part of the history, that is the modern period, and whatever has taken place in the history, in the world, in the past, from 19th century to till date, we will be reading about that in history. But this history of yours comprises the British rule. This history of class 8 tells you about the British rule in the country and how the freedom fighters, how the freedom struggle was undertaken by the nationalist leaders to make country an independent nation. Right? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is really going to be very interesting because see, about India, we know so many things, right? We have been reading about the British rule for so long, and we know each and everything about the British rule. Every 26th January, every 15th August, the stories are repeated, right? We read about the freedom fighters. We read about the how the people sacrificed their lives to attain this independence that we have right now. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So we are going to read about the British rule, the initial stages, how the British, they established their control over the Indian territories, right? and how slowly they made certain, acts, certain rules, certain laws, which initially were welcomed by the Indians, but slowly they started feeling that the British government was exploiting the Indians as well as the resources that the country had. And once they realized this, then the fight for the freedom struggle started. Right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
history is really
ma'am.
going to be very interesting. This thing is that class 8 history is very interesting because it gives you a sneak view inside the Indian history, what exactly happened and how the Indians were able to get rid of the British rule, though it was very difficult, but still somehow we managed to get independence, right? Okay, fine. So this was from me to you. Now let us have an introduction session. Will that be okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Dhananjay, open your camera, beta.
Okay.
So for how long you are in the school?
3 years.
3 years. So you joined SR in class
Ma'am,
5,
6.
class 6. Okay. So again, it was a online class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how many times you have come to school?
I'm only one time.
Only once. You
Yes.
have not seen the whole building where you are supposed to sit and study.
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, koi nahi, you will get chance now. From Monday onwards, most probably we'll be going to the classes, right?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, but why
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have again started with the online class?
Why we have started with online classes again?
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, it is because of the renovation that is going on in the school, no? Right? Okay, Vrinda, tell us something.
Sometimes I feel like online is all good. Like sitting home, it's good. But sometimes I feel like I want to go to school and play with friends. But I
Exactly.
don't know what I want.
See, there are always mixed feelings, no? Right? Let us ask Vrinda about this. Yes, Vrinda, tell us something about yourself.
Ma'am, about myself.
For
Not
how
like
long?
what's better.
For how long you have been in SR?
Ma'am, just for 2 years, like I came in sixth, and as soon as I came, I was really, really excited, kind of, because it was the first time in a new school. So I thought that it's gonna be amazing, but as this pandemic just came, I was really upset. I was like, why did it happen? It's my new school, and that's just ruined my first day.
I know, I can understand. I can understand. Fine. Okay, what about Adriti? Did you visit the school before the admission?
Yes. No, ma'am, I just came for the admission.
Okay, you just came for the admission. Like, did you give any written exam, or it was merely on the merit basis, on your marks basis?
Marks, please.
Marks basis. Okay, fine. So you did not visit the school at all, right?
No, ma'am, I came to visit on 23rd.
So 23rd of this month or of March?
March.
23rd. Then the school must be in a very bad condition.
Yes, everything was in construction. Everything was a mess around there.
Everything was a mess. Exactly. Now though things have settled down, things are little better than what you have seen on 23rd. Things have actually improved now. So when you'll come on Monday, you will find a different school, completely a different new outlook you'll see of the school, most probably. Hoping for the best. Okay, chaliye. Harshdeep, tell us something about yourself. For how long you are there in school?
Ma'am, for 1 year.
Okay, so you took admission in
Now,
class 7th, right?
Ma'am, Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No,
So
ma'am.
so where did you come from?
Ma'am, from Rajasthan.
Okay, Rajasthan. Fine. So there in which school you were studying?
Ma'am, Army Public School.
Army public school. So again, your father is in army?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, but
But yes, Harsh. Adriti, your father is also in army?
Ma'am, my father is in defense.
Means defense, that I understand, but infantry, air force,
Ma'am, army.
army. This is what, no? Infantry. Okay, don't say anything. Don't say anything. It's fine. Right. So, ठीक है. Transferable jobs, I understand. Even my father was in army. When I was a student, we also visited many places, and it was always a fun. Though now I feel it was a fun, but when I was of your age, I always used to cry, crib, why this transfer, why again and again after every 3 years I have to change my friends, make new friends, leave the old ones. This is not done. Why don't you change your job? This and that. But that was all part. This is all part and parcel of life, right? Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Got it. Okay. So we'll start with the history chapter tomorrow, not today, right? By tomorrow, kindly arrange for the notebooks, the cover part and other things that I have told you. Fine. And we'll be doing a lot of picture, this thing in the notebooks. We'll be doing a lot of map work in geography. Even for history also, I'll be giving you a lot of map work, right? So be ready. Purchase a booklet of India political map, physical map. 7-8 would be required. Not much, but political maps, of course, I'll be giving you more of political maps, right? Right? Did you get any map, this thing, book with your stationery? No?
no, ma'am.
Okay, this is strange. Chalo, never mind. Can we have Shreyansh Vyas on the screen? Shreyansh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So how is your experience in the new class? How are you feeling? Coming to it.
It's my first day. I haven't experienced anything much, but I think I met some new teachers,
Okay.
new science teacher, and I even got introduced to my class teacher, Palak ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It's all right. I haven't experienced the whole day right now.
And what about social science teacher?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have been introduced to you even in 6th class, I think.
Seventh.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, in 7th class.
When you were in 7th, when I was taking yours, I think geography I was taking.
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Geography.
So we used to meet that time, but then we never used to have this much of conversation because it used to be a combined class, right? And that too just for 2 days in a week, right?
Ma'am, I have met you in offline classes.
I exactly don't remember. Maybe we have met in 1 or 2 classes, but right now I exactly don't remember, right?
Okay.
You are Shreya Vyas' sister, right? Brother, right? Your sister
Yes,
is
ma'am.
Shreya Vyas. Okay. Now I remember. Meeting you in the offline classes also. Okay, fine. So anytime the meeting is going to end, it was good to see you all after such a long time. Hope we keep meeting only for tomorrow.